What's going on, Insiders? I'm your host today, Yamaris, and we are so excited, or I can say I'm excited. I am at the Don Gibson Theater in Shelby, North Carolina, and I get the pleasure to interview our Miss USA 2019, Cheslie Kryst. So stay tuned. We're going to ask her all these cool questions. Don't judge me. I might be a big fan because I am, and I hope you are too, so stay tuned. It's your girl, Yamaris, and I have Eliza Minor here. This is our Miss North Carolina Team USA. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So I just have to ask that you're the youngest out of 4 siblings, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How did they play part of this whole, like, you becoming into pageants? Like, were they motivational to you?
Most definitely. My siblings are the most, motivational. I honestly could not do it without them.
What would be your advice for girls that are looking up to you now and want to be in your position?
So confidence is my number one thing. That's something that I had to learn before entering the pageant, was confidence and loving myself, because I didn't want to be someone who I wasn't meant to be. And so that is my number one piece of advice, is to be confident in yourself.
I have the lovely here, Paula Miles. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
I am the executive director for the Miss Universe organization in the states of North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, and Alabama.
I always wonder, what made you want to get into pageants or even be a director?
Well, life has a way of, shaping what you do. Actually, it's been so many years ago. This is my 40th year. And my sister competed for Miss South Carolina USA and then competed for Miss USA. And so it was nothing that I just had dreams and aspirations of doing, but it was an opportunity that happened. And our first winner became Miss USA, Miss Universe. Then from there, I just saw what it did for young women. And I think I've even seen it more in more recent years. So it's something that I still have a passion of doing, and I love it, and I love the girls.
I have the lovely Miss USA 2019, Cheslie Kryst. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad that you're with us. How are you feeling? What's your real feelings? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm excited. For me, each day is different and new. I finally settled into being Miss USA. I used to wake up every day and just think, did it really happen? Yeah. And so now I finally settled into yeah, it did happen. Very strange. And so now it's just, every day I wake up with a sense of gratitude. Just glad that I get to do this job for an entire year.
You always been a very big faith person, and I'm saying that on an aspect because I've been following you way before all of this. And I was like, I love her aura, I love her energy. How has that played a big part within you becoming Miss USA?
The 2 years I competed in North Carolina USA before I won, obviously I didn't win. And each year that I competed, I felt like God had something different, something really better for me planned that year. So the first year that I competed, I didn't win. I ended up serving in a national role in law school and got to travel the country every single weekend. Literally every single weekend I was gone. And the second year that I competed, again, didn't win. Instead, I tried out for the trial team at law school. We ended up winning a national championship. It was the first national championship we could ever won in trial team. And then the third year I competed and I won. So every year that I didn't win, there was something else better for me. And so I walked into Miss USA just thinking, God, whatever you want, because your plan always seems to work out well.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us. You are the best. Honestly, I'm just going to speak for myself. This is the best Miss USA that we've ever gotten.
Oh,
thank you so much, and I hope for the best, honestly.
Thank you.